really think that PS4 is taking a look at what Steam is doing and kind of taking a cue from them as far as the way they're marketing their console and making it accessible to developers, which was a huge problem with the last PS3 as well. So I think, I don't know. Right now, my personal opinion is that the PS4 is kind of ahead of the Xbox One, just based off of what they've shown already. Especially since I don't know. I think showing games and like showing what they're willing to do to work with people is much better than television and like NFL partnerships and stuff like that. Especially, like, I felt like all the features of the Xbox One were features that I already use my computer for. Like, I don't really need a gaming console to do all that stuff because, like, I'm tech savvy. Now, obviously, the general consumer isn't going to, like, be on top of stuff as me necessarily. And I think that's who they were marketing towards. But I don't know, like, as a hardcore gamer, as somebody that's really interested in gaming, I think PS4 really struck that chord with me, that Xbox, and I'm still kind of waiting until E3 to see if Xbox hits that, especially when they say we got 15 games that are going to be coming out that have been like whittled down from like another insane number. So I'm curious if that might be spreading them too thin, or if it's gonna really hit the ground running in hardcore. Because you got to remember, the first generation of games it never really utilizes the hardware of the system properly, because people are still learning how to program for it and how to optimize things.
Not entirely true. Take a look at the Dreamcast and Soul Calibur. The guys at Namco came out of the gates and no experience, like from a lot of people I've heard about, nothing matched the beauty and the grace of what Soul Calibur did for that system. I mean,
that's like an exception to the rule. I'm not going to say that every game that comes out looks like total crap, but I mean, but I think a majority of them, like, you don't really see. Like, you see the more graphically awesome games come out towards the end of the console's life cycle, which is always such a shame to me. I always feel like just as soon as people really know what they're doing with the system, it's like, oh, we got this new system now, and you gotta, like, start over. It's like pushing the boulder. Mm-hmm. Right, Sebastian? Oh, Bobby?
Oh, well, you know what? Who's going?
Go, Bobby.
Well,
I'm staying quiet.
Go, Bobo.
Okay, here's the thing. I personally feel that the difference here is right out the gate, the Xbox One is a multimedia system for a box to rule all, everything that you've ever wanted to do in multimedia, and the PS4 is a gaming console. Mm-hmm. And that's the big difference that it's going to draw people. Because it all comes down to it. This is not just going to cater to the hardcore gamers like us, it's also to cater to 11-year-olds and their parents who have money to buy this console for them. So when it comes to holiday season, when it comes that time of the year, it's going to be... I really do feel that PS4 learned a lot from their mistakes in the last generation, and they're trying to... Because I felt they were the Xbox last year, the last generation. They were the multimedia entertainment system, and now it's like, okay... We're a console. You have all these apps like Netflix and Hulu and all this stuff you can have on there, but we are a game console first and foremost, and that's going to be an easier sell during the holiday season when you're trying to pitch what the hell it is you're buying for your kids. Oh, am I buying? What the hell am I buying? This is huge. This is ridiculous. What is it? It's a PC. It has all these elements. Or you could say, oh, it's a PS4. It's the continuation of the PS3 that you guys already have, and it's super awesome, and it's better than the last one. So much easier of a sell.
I think you got a point there. Let's see. What do you think, Seabass? Oh man. Yeah. Totally.
I mean, this holiday is going to be like a war front, because I mean it's going to be a little easier because I mean the Wii U's that kind of out of the picture. I mean they're going to come out with games for it.
Not.
Hopefully.
It's the little Mac. It's coming back. Don't get me started.
Hopefully they'll come out with more games for it, and they'll announce them at E3. So there'll be a reason to go pick it up this holiday season. But so far right now, it's just Microsoft and Sony dealing out. And like Bobby said, it's going to be a lot easier for people to understand what PS4 is, because Xbox One is like if you go into GameStop and stuff like that, the rookie guys, if they're not like hardcore, like they're just like casual or whatever, fresh off the streets, they're gonna be like, oh, we don't sell Xbox Ones. We have Xbox 360 and the new Xbox or something like that, and it's gonna go throw some people for a loop because Xbox One is kind of like going backwards, but PS4, you're gonna think PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4. It's the newest console, and it's obviously better than PS3 and the previous ones. But Xbox One's kind of confusing.
Yeah, that was the one thing that bugged the hell out of me. It's like everybody's been calling it the Xbox 720 for several years now, pretty much ever since the 360 came out. And it's a no-brainer. If everybody already knows your product is the Xbox 720, the market has decided what it is. It's like choosing the destroyer. It's like you might as well just make it the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and get it over with at Microsoft.
It's like I said the other day. No matter what we call it, my mom will still call it a Nintendo.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah. All right. People think that new Xbox will become self-aware in the chat room.
I mean, it's great. Another great point from Johnny. Watch Dogs is real. Yeah, that's pretty. This is actually what they're talking about. Seriously, you see how many cases of people hacking into webcams. This has been not just a recent thing. It's been a lot of people are doing it. Simple hacks. And the Xbox, how well do you think the security is going to be for that Kinect camera, especially if it's always on and then they're watching?
All right, well, guys,
crazy.
This brings up a good question: Watch Dogs versus Ghost Dogs.
Watch Dogs all the way. That's a new gameplay experience. I've played Call of Duty. I mean, I do like the dog. I do like the dog in there. That's fantastic. But Watch Dogs seems like a completely different gameplay experience than what I'm used to playing.
Yeah.
What about hot dogs, huh? Because hot dogs are delicious. We know
and
nothing
it's
about
Memorial Day, so make sure you get your hot dogs on.
Right.
Yes, exactly. I do like the idea of a dog in Call of Duty Ghosts. That is a nice new concept, as much as everybody's making fun of the digital jaw movement or whatever. But, I mean, come on. Watch Dogs has got this great concept.
Yeah. Look at this dog. They put a dog in a Spider-Man suit.
It's cute.
With ping pong
balls.
It is
cute.
Spider dog.
Yes. If they had dogs with mutant powers in this game, I'd be way more for it. But I think showing off the dog kind of backfired a little bit on Microsoft. Or actually, you could see it as going well because it went viral. Like that dog is a mimetic thing.
He's up on Twitter now. He has like 16,000 followers already.
Call of Duty, yeah, Call of Duty.
We should get him on the stream. Why didn't we get him for this roundtable?
Because exactly. That's all he's gonna say. Is like, what do you think?
That's good. That's some insight.
Officially, the Xbox One has gone to the dogs.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's so many funds in using that dogs. It's officially gone to the dogs. Wow.
I just really hope they have this corgi skin. This thing is like, look at this thing. That's so adorable.
They will if they like money. Because I mean, I would totally buy a corgi skin.
Yeah, hell yeah.